Welcome to Sociology 1. I am your instructor, Mike Danza. I've created this video to give you a tour of the class. This video will explain how to log on to Canvas if this is your first time, how to get tech support if you're having trouble logging on or doing anything technical, how to be successful on quizzes and exams, how to find lectures, how to find rubrics for discussion assignments, and the relationship between the videos and the textbook. If you want to log into Canvas, you're going to go to the Copper Mountain College website. You're going to scroll down and you're going to click on My CMC Portal. Now, if I click on it, it's going to look like a faculty view of the portal. So it's not really useful. But for you, you're going to click on the My CMC Portal, put in your login information, and you will be able to get into Canvas. If you need help, I want you to contact Lisa Larson. She's our online support specialist. She's a dear friend of mine. She's great. She will solve any problems you have throughout the semester. This is her phone number, her extension, her email address, her other email address. If you need help with technical issues, please call Lisa. I cannot solve technical problems. I can teach you sociology. So let's talk about the sociology class. When you enter Canvas, you're going to see my course, and there's a welcome page. That welcome page will be available for the first week of class, and then I get rid of it. So this is the welcome page. You have to-dos here telling you what to do. And what I would recommend you do is you go to the syllabus, smart thing to read in a college course. And you're going to see our syllabus here. And one of the most important things I want you to understand is that work will be due every Friday at 10 a.m. A lot of instructors will put things at midnight or 11:59 p.m. I'm not going to grade your work at midnight. I start grading your work on Fridays at 10 a.m. So that's the deadline. If you scroll down on the syllabus, you'll find we have 3 required textbooks. I am writing a textbook right now. This is a first draft of the book. It is ugly, it is dirty, it needs editing. I applied for a sabbatical, and hopefully next year I'll be on sabbatical and I will make the book look like a professional quality book. But right now, I'm giving away the first draft for free. When I do finally publish it, I will also give it away for free because I don't need to profit from something like that. We're also reading a book called Dude, You're a Fag. We have a supplemental textbook called The Forest and the Trees. I put that on there for accreditation purposes. I want our accreditors to know that our students have access to Forest and the Trees. It's actually a free book available at the library, written by a PhD in sociology out of Temple University. I want you to read this section about missed assignments. You are allowed to miss assignments in this class. And if you do, you can get an exemption, which means it's not part of your grade at all, or you can hand it in late. You have to give me notice. You have to let me know that you want to use a token, and then you can hand work in late, but then you get a little bit less extra credit. So I encourage you to read this section of the syllabus. And this is the course summary. It tells you the due dates, what's due every day of the week. We do a lot of work in here, and one of the reasons why students don't pass the class is because they don't understand the class will take about 3 hours, 4 hours a week, which is what you signed up for. And I know that I have 3 or 4 hours of work to do every week. So make sure you do it. So you can look through the syllabus and see everything that's due throughout the semester. The other thing I want to show you is the modules. So if you want to find the free textbook, you can click here. It says free textbook or lecture transcripts. Why? Because the textbook is lecture transcript. Somebody took all of my lectures and transcribed them, and I'm turning the lectures into a textbook. So you can click there and find the textbook. This is what a typical module will look like. If you click on the first thing on it and look at module 1, it'll tell you these are the objectives. I have 5 objectives for you to learn this week. I want you to know what sociology is. I want you to know what the sociological imagination is. I want you to understand maybe why you should consider majoring in sociology. These are the big 5. As you listen to the lecture, this is a more detailed outline with questions that an A student should be able to answer if they were paying attention to the lecture. So what I would do if I were you is copy and paste this maybe into a Word document, take notes using the lecture outline. There's also supplemental readings in here if you want to learn more. So please, please, please make sure you use the outline. It will help you be successful in this course. let's go back to the module. After you see the objectives and outline, you click here. You're going to tell us who you are. You're going to tell the instructor who you are through a survey that asks you a bunch of questions. You're going to go to a discussion board, tell your classmates who you are, a little bit about yourself. And every week you will have lectures where you click here and you have Lecture 1, Part 1, and then you have a quiz that's associated with that. And then you'll listen to Lecture 1, Part 2, and a quiz, and Lecture 1, Part 3, and a quiz. The lectures are usually 15 minutes on average, maybe 12. Some of them go up to 20. So do a little bit at a time. And the thing I would tell you to be successful is a couple of things. To be successful on the quiz, you could have the quiz open while you're listening to the lecture. That's something you could do. You could have the textbook open while you're taking the quiz. That's something you could do as well. You could listen to the lecture, take really good notes, use those notes to take the quiz. Obviously, I want everyone to get 100%. It is possible to get 100% if you use the textbook while taking the quiz, take notes while listening to the lectures, do them both at the same time. There's lots of different ways to do it. Find the way that works best for you. Obviously, there's no one road up the mountain. You can take a couple of different paths. So that is the lectures and the quizzes. If you want to, you could click Next and see what's next in the module. That's another thing you could do. I've created some flashcards for you. If you wanted to practice this before taking the quiz, you could go and click on the flashcards.
Sociology.
And you can flip the flashcard over, and it will tell you what's on the other side of the flashcard. Go to the next one, and I've created all these flashcards for you that explain all the different ideas, and hopefully they will help you be successful in the course. We're going to click Next. There's an assignment where you have to read your assignment, what you're expected to do. It explains how you'll be evaluated. Here's the rubric for you on this assignment. And basically, I'm going to ask myself these questions. Did you support your thesis with facts? Are you writing clearly? Do you meet the word count? Are you using sociological jargon? Yes or no? You always want to use sociological jargon to be successful in the course. And are you taking an objective scientific approach? I'm going to be looking for biases where you're sort of like, I know this to be true, especially when you're not supporting it with facts. Are you using good scientific sources rather than, CNN or Fox News? We want to use scientific journals. We want to use research institutes that are trying to be scientifically objective, not, a lawyer's webpage or something like that. So this is another assignment for you to do. To submit this assignment, you click here, the Submit Assignment button. After you do that, you click Next. I'm asking you to research a career. These are the careers that I believe sociology trains you for: social work, law enforcement, marketing, analytic journalism, human resources, institutional researcher, statistician, public health, advocacy, and I believe there might be a couple more I've added in terms of education. So I'll take a look at that and make sure it's correct. If you click on this website here, it will give you a list of careers. And as you look at the careers, high school teacher is on there. If you look at these careers, when you click on them, it's going to take you to the Bureau of Labor Statistics website. And I want you to use this website to learn about the career. The basic idea here is that if you're going to become a police officer, if that's your goal in life, you should know how much the median income is. You should know, is this a growth field or is it not a growth field? What is it like to be a police officer? What does the job look like? What's the work environment? How do you become one? What's the pay? What's the job outlook? What are similar occupations that you could go into? So I want you to learn about careers, that if you became a sociology major, what are the careers that you could go towards? Marketing, journalism, there's a lot of careers that you could go into if you became a sociologist. So this is called the Research a Career assignment. And again, all I'm doing is I want to know that you have some facts about that career, that you learned something about pursuing that career. To submit that assignment, you click Submit Assignment up here, and you attach a document or you copy and paste your work into there. We're going to click next. And the last thing I'm asking you to do, which is a lot, is to apply the sociological imagination to your life. Now, you might say to yourself, well, what is the sociological imagination? Well, you're going to learn that by watching the lectures and hearing me apply the sociological imagination to my life. I want you to try to apply it to your life by thinking about the sociological imagination. To show a rubric in Canvas, you click these three little dots and it says Show Rubric, and now you can see how you'll be graded. Do you identify 4 shared experiences that identify the larger social force that caused the shared experience? Are you writing clearly? Do you meet the word count? Again, I want you to always integrate sociological jargon. Sociological jargon is the specialized language of sociology. I want you to have an objective approach, and I also want you to respond to 2 classmates, so that's worth 2 points. That's how you'll be graded. If you don't respond to your 2 classmates, you don't get 2 points. Very simple. If you do, you get 2 points. So that's what a typical module looks like. It is 3 hours worth of work, particularly when you're writing a lot, which we do in this class. And like I said, when you're doing the quizzes, I would definitely use the outline for the lecture to help you understand the quizzes. You have the textbook, you've got subtitles on the videos. There's a lot out there to help you. I think we're going to have a great semester. And if you have any questions, please post them in the discussion board. If you go to this discussion board, you will see a place called the Student Cafe. And the Student Cafe is the place where you could talk to each other, ask questions, maybe you answer each other's questions. That's where, rather than sending me an email, you can ask the question in a public place where many people can see the answer to the question. So please post your questions to the Student Cafe. And if you need to contact me about a personal issue, please send me a text. I hate email. I obviously, it's part of my job. I need to respond to email. But in the end, if you want a fast answer to a question, please send me a text message. My phone number is on the syllabus. I only give it to my online students. Please do not give my phone number to other people. I only give my phone number to online students because I don't get the luxury of seeing you every week. So I want you to have access to me any time of day through texting. No phone, though. Thank you.